Okay, we just got through mowing our lawn, and I just thought I'd do a kind of quick fun video. We have the SunJoe for a while, and we're gonna have to do a wheel alignment on it. Yes, a wheel alignment on the lawnmower. When you take the lawnmower and you're pushing it forward, you can see it turning, and what you're doing is that when you're mowing the lawn and your wheels are aligned, you're fighting against the movement of the lawnmower. There's three types of alignment that you'll be looking at, and one is caster. That's basically going back and forth like this, like a hatchet. We don't have to worry about that. That doesn't pertain to this lawnmower. We're more concerned with toe in and out, so that's toe in, toe out, and camber, which is the tilting of the wheels inwards from the top. Toe, naturally, when the toe is in or out, you are actually dragging the lawnmower on the pavement. And camber controls the steering of the lawnmower. So if we got too much camber, it's going to go in that direction, and you'll be fighting the lawnmower because the lawnmower always wants to turn and you're trying to push it forward. So basically you're wearing out the tires and you're wearing yourself out. So the way to check it out, first of all, you pick up the lawnmower and you set it down gently. And in this case, we can see we have a pretty bad toe problem here. It's tilting out. And on this side, it's got a slight toe out. It's also leaning in from the top, so that's camber. So what I'm doing is that I'm actually fighting against the lawnmower, trying to keep it going straight. So we can correct those two very easily. On the SunJoe, the suspension of the SunJoe is held up by stamped steel. And we're gonna bend these things straighter. Now we don't wanna bend the wheel bearing. You don't wanna grab the wheel and start bending it because you're putting stress on the bearing, and we don't want to do that. We just want to bend the metal part. It's only stamped steel. You want to go nice and easy. You don't want to go too hard and fast and then have to overcorrect and rebend it, because you don't want to fatigue the metal over the time that could happen. So you can do by eyeball, which is good enough on this lawnmower because we get a lot of free play. Or you can use the level. You just run your level against straight up and down by this bubble here, and we can see how much it's leaning inwards by probably ½ inch. Let's correct the toe first. So we want to grab it. We don't want to put stress on the bearing. We want to bend it, the steel part that's right in here. So just want to grab it and slowly bend it like that to straighter. If you got a camber adjustment, then you could bend it outwards or inwards. Now, when you're working on like toe and then you do camber, sometimes you have to reset the toe because you got to work both at the same time. Lift it up slowly. I can still see, still got a slight tilt going inwards. So I want to grab the, let's see how that looks now. Just gotta come. You can eyeball it just as good. I mean, it's not exact science here. You can see that, let's see, get the free play out. Yeah, we're pretty level. The SunJoe's got a little bit hump here, so you gotta make sure that it's flat against the wheel, not the hump. This side, as you can tell, it's toed out pretty bad, so grab the steel and I'll just bend the steel in. We got camber. I'm gonna turn this one this way. For leverage, I want to try to keep as much pressure off the bearing as possible, just trying to bend the steel part. Okay, so it's pretty straight now. Let's give it a push. It's going straight. Before, remember, it was turning to the right. It's going straight. You can see the lines going straight. So we took care of the wheel alignment. It's going to make pushing this lawnmower, although this lawnmower is very light, it's going to make it pushing it a lot easier now. And you can have straighter lines on your lawn too. The front's pretty good. The front you don't have to really worry too much about. The only thing that we had this SunJoe for a while, and we noticed that the front is cracking from hitting a curb or something. And unfortunately, the suspension is part of this crack, so you have to do a JB rod repair on here. But it's holding up pretty good. So believe it or not, like I said before, your lawnmower may need a wheel alignment. And if you got a lawnmower that's basically set up just like the SunJoe, where you got stamped steel piece, then you go ahead and bend it and straighten it out as best as possible. It doesn't have to be rocket scientist. You're not looking for 0 degrees camber and toe in. We're just trying to get as close as possible so that the machine would operate it a lot easier. Okay, looks a lot better now. Going straighter. So I think this is just a kind of a fun video showing that you got to do wheel alignment on a lawnmower. I hope you found this video informative. Please click the like button. When you have a chance, please subscribe. And thank you for watching.